Hey there, curious minds. So today we're doing a deep dive.
Yeah. What's on the menu?
It's something that's creating a lot of buzz, BlockDAG.
Ah, BlockDAG.
Uh,
Right. Lots of noise around that one.
exactly. Lots of noise, lots of, well, confusion too, maybe? We keep hearing about these like revolutionary speeds, amazing scalability,
The usual crypto promises, yeah.
but there's always that shadow, isn't there? The potential pitfalls. So our mission today is to kind of unpack BlockDAG. Is it really the future or, just another crypto scam wearing a fancy hat?
A very important question to ask.
So let's start simple. What is BlockDAG, actually? I mean, directed acyclic graph sounds intimidating,
It does sound technical, yeah. But think of it this way.
right?
Blockchain. It's like a single chain. Block after block after block.
Right, like cars on a one-lane road.
Perfect analogy. Single file. BlockDAG, or the DAG part, is more like, imagine a river system.
Okay, a river.
Yeah, with lots of streams, tributaries, all flowing forward, sometimes merging.
Ah, so connecting in different places.
Exactly. But crucially, they never loop back. They always move forward. That's the acyclic bit.
Gotcha. No going backwards.
And because of the structure, you can have multiple blocks being added, sort of, simultaneously. They get linked up across this web.
So not just one straight line, but a big interconnected web.
Precisely. And that's where the benefits start to kick in.
Right, the benefits.
Yeah.
What makes this web structure better?
Well, it really comes down to parallel processing. Because you're not waiting for just one block, things can happen much faster.
Faster speeds. That's always good.
Definitely. Significantly better scalability, too, because the network can handle more transactions at once. Higher throughput, as they say.
Higher transaction throughput. Okay,
Yeah.
that is a big deal.
Huge. And it can potentially improve decentralization because more people can participate in adding blocks without causing those messy splits you sometimes see in blockchains. Forks.
Oh, right. Forks.
Mhm.
So less chance of that.
Potentially, yeah. And look, this isn't just theory. We see platforms like Caspa, Phantom, Nano, IOTA. They're already using DAG structures. They're live working systems.
Caspa, Nano. Yeah, I've heard of those. So it is real tech.
The underlying tech, yes. Absolutely.
Okay, but it sounds almost too good. Higher throughput, better scalability. Where's the catch? There's got to be a catch, right? Especially in crypto.
And that is the absolute core of the issue right now. The BlockDAG technology itself, it's a genuine innovation. It's promising stuff.
Okay.
But the name BlockDAG has basically become like a buzzword, and scammers are latching onto it like crazy.
So the name itself is being misused.
Totally. That's the key takeaway for you listening. You need to separate the legitimate concept of BlockDAG from these, frankly, dodgy projects just using the name.
So these BlockDAG-based coins popping up.
Yeah.
Mostly scams.
A very high percentage, yes. Especially the ones that are just in pre-sale. They often have no real team you can verify, no actual working product, just flashy marketing.
Promises and hype.
Exactly. Big promises, pre-sale funds, then poof, exit scam. It happens all the time.
But the legit ones like Caspa or Nano, they show the tech can work.
Right. They demonstrate the potential when it's developed properly by a real team with real code. So, like I said, it's about believing the tech, not the hype.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, so for you listening right now, how do you tell the difference? How do you stay safe?
Due diligence.
Yeah.
It's boring, but it's crucial.
Okay, break it down. What's step one?
First, check GitHub.
Yeah.
Always check their GitHub repository. Is there code? Is it being actively worked on? Or is it just empty?
Good point. What else?
The white paper, read it. Does it actually explain how the tech works? Or is it just, marketing buzzwords and vague promises?
Look for substance, not just fluff.
Exactly. And maybe most importantly, is there a working testnet?
A testnet, like a trial version.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
A place where you can actually see the network running, processing transactions before the main launch. If a project is only in pre-sale, no testnet, no public code. Huge red flag.
Basically just a promise on paper at that point.
Precisely. You're just giving them money based on a promise.
Okay, what else? Community.
Definitely. Get into the discussions. Reddit, Twitter, Telegram. See what experience people are saying. Are there real technical discussions or just price hype?
And be super wary of influencers.
Oh, absolutely. Anyone screaming about the next 1000x DAG token, run the other way. If it sounds way too good to be true.
It probably is.
Almost certainly.
Right. Okay, so wrapping this up, the demand for faster, more scalable, more decentralized systems isn't going away, right? It's only growing.
No doubt about it.
So here's a final thought for you to chew on. As this actual legitimate BlockDAG technology continues to develop, How might it challenge, maybe even redefine what we think of as a secure and efficient digital ledger in the future?
That's the multi-million-dollar question, isn't it? Something to keep an eye on.